be mine.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge collective haul for you guys. I'm gonna split this haul into two separate videos so that I don't have one like 2-hour video for you guys. But this collective haul is actually mostly from London. I was there a few weeks ago and Harrods was having their giant Harrods sale, and then a couple other places had some good deals, and you know that any excuse to buy makeup is great with me. I've also had the chance in the last couple weeks to play around with most of the products, so I'll be able to give you guys kind of mini reviews as I show you all the stuff I got. But without further ado, let's just jump into part one of my makeup haul. So the first product I want to share with you guys was actually a purchase influenced by Casey Holmes on YouTube. She picked this up. This is the Givenchy Poudre Premier Matte and Translucent Finish Powder. She says she has very oily skin, so she picked this up and she said that it is incredible. It gives her the most amazing finish and really does help with oil control. So I went ahead and got one for myself. So inside it just comes with the Givenchy fancy little powder puff. So the sticker is still on the inside. I have not used this powder yet, but the Givenchy kind of logo designs, that's the actual powder. Those are the actual holes. So the powder is white. I am curious to see how it looks on my skin tone, because a lot of powders that say they're translucent are not really translucent on tan to dark skin tones. This could be a great powder to kind of help with oil control and just kind of touch-ups throughout the day, especially now with summer and the heat and humidity, and I'm traveling a ton, so I thought this would be a nice powder, if it works, to keep with me, because Casey loved it and I'm a fan of hers, so you know, YouTube made me do it. So I actually really love Burberry products. I think that they are underrated. The quality of their stuff is awesome. So the first few things that I picked up, which I actually do not have any of, are their new Burberry Kisses lipsticks. I picked up 4 of these. Basically, these lipsticks are kind of not fully sheer, but not fully opaque. They have a good color payoff, some more than others, some shades more than others. The finish of these lipsticks initially is glossy, like as soon as you apply them, but then as time kind of wears on, they soak into the lip and kind of give you a satiny finish where it's not totally matte, but it's not really glossy. So the first color I have to show you guys is 05 Nude Pink. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of throw this disclaimer out before I swatch that because of the finish of these lipsticks, the swatches on my hand are not that great. I don't know how much you guys are actually gonna be able to see all the colors, but I will say that when you apply these to your lip, you definitely do get enough color payoff. So that is 05 Nude Pink, and it's kind of just a peachy pink, really easy wearable color. You can throw this on and not have to think about it too much. The next color I have is 09 Tulip Pink. This one is more of a rosy mauve-y pink, but it still does have like a little bit of a peach effect to it. The next lipstick I have is number 17. It's called English Rose, and this is probably my favorite of the 4 that I picked up because it's the lipstick version of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lip liner, which if you didn't know, it's literally one of my all-time favorite lip liners. So that right there is English Rose. It's a pinky mauve color, but it's such a pretty nude, especially if you have medium to dark skin. This is going to be a stunning nude that's really easy, and because it's kind of sheer, you can wear it really casually or dress it up. The last color I have is called Nude Cashmere number 25. This is the most unique color. It's kind of a gray taupe color, which I thought was cool. So that is Nude Cashmere. A lot of companies now are doing kind of gray taupey, grungy looking lipsticks, and I love that look personally, but I know that for a lot of people it's a little too much. So the reason I like this color is because it is kind of sheer, so you can get that kind of gray grungy effect, or you can layer this with other lipsticks on top of other lip liners and get a really pretty color that isn't too aggressively grungy, if you know what I mean. So this is number 25 Nude Cashmere, and it's beautiful. The one thing that I love the most from Burberry is their eyeshadows. They are super, super creamy, great pigmentation, really soft and really, really blendable, especially the matte colors. But I've never picked up the Burberry quad, so I picked a couple up to see if the quality of the eyeshadows in the quads is the same as the singles, and they totally are. So the quads come in this packaging. It comes with 3 different brushes. So you get a fluffy brush, which is actually really soft and good quality. You get, of course, your little spongy brush, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. And then you get this kind of liner brush, which I thought was so cool. And again, this is really soft and really nice. You can even use this for eyebrows maybe, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to show you guys because they are expensive, but I really like that they package it like this, because you don't just get 2 of those cheap kind of foamy applicators. I don't know, it was just something that I'm kind of picky about, so I appreciate it. This is what the quad looks like on its own, and this is the inside of number 12 Nude Blush. Every single eyeshadow in every single palette is incredible. And another thing I really like about the Burberry palettes is that all 4 of the shadows are so well chosen that you really can wear just this palette. Like, you don't need a different transition color, you don't need a different eyelid color. And I also like that the sizes of each color are very appropriate for their use. So I never use that many super almost blackish colors. So I like that that part of the quad is smallest, because I would probably never get through the whole thing, but these colors are colors that I would use all the time. So that is the 4 colors. And that is the Nude Blush quad. They are so buttery, so soft, and look at those colors. This quad would look stunning on all skin tones, all eye colors. It's an awesome quad. The next quad I got, it's in number 5 Dark Spice, and this is literally every color you could want for the most stunning smoky eye ever. So that is the Dark Spice quad. All 4 shadows in this quad are matte, but they do have kind of a satiny finish to them. And I actually have this color, which is the kind of reddish brown shade, all over my lid, layered on top of something else I'll show you guys in a second, and on my lower lash line. So I am loving this quad. Again, this is number 5 Dark Spice. I totally think it is worth it. So the next few products I have to share with you guys are from Chantacaille. Now apparently they have just recently repackaged all their single eyeshadows, which I did not know, because these are my first purchases from the brand. But I picked up a few of the shadows in old packaging and new packaging, so I'll just show you guys both. So the first shadow I picked up, and this is in their old packaging, is the color Shell. And it's this super pretty light yellow gold, but it has almost a hint of kind of peach or pink. And it's actually what I used as my highlight for my brow bone and inner corner today. So that right there is Shell. I actually love this color a lot more than I thought I would. I was nervous it would look too white or too pale against my skin tone, but it actually just gives the prettiest glow, and it just looks so nice. I've also used this as a highlight for my cheekbone, and it's beautiful. The next color I have is Pyrite, and it's similar to Shell, except it's kind of got a little more of a gray kind of a tone to it. So this is Pyrite, and it has kind of that champagne beige, almost green tint to it. The next color I picked up was Tanzanite. The base of this color is kind of a plum, a little bit of a brighter purple actually, but then there's this really pretty duochrome shimmer running through it that's more bronzy, kind of a copper color, and so it just is such a pretty dimensional shade, and it's super unique. And the last one from the old packaging that I picked up is Jasper. Jasper I love. I actually have this on my lid right now underneath the Burberry shade from the Spiced Quad. So that right there is Jasper. It's like a coppery brown rose gold color. So I picked up two other eyeshadows, and these came in the new packaging. These are actually refillable compacts, so the eyeshadows come in pans, and then this comes with it, and you just pop them into the case, and they are magnetized, so you can switch them around, you can switch out other ones. A trick that I would suggest is if you have a lipstick that is magnetized, which a lot of them are now, just take out the top of the lipstick and place the magnetized side against the edge and lift it up, and the whole eyeshadow will just kind of pop out for you. So it's just a quick, easy way in case you're not roaming around with magnets in your pocket, which I'm usually not. This first color is Marigold. It's really similar to Shell, but it's definitely got a lot more peach kind of orange tones in it. So that right there is Marigold. And the second one I picked up is called Chocolat. It's kind of a blackened plum color. It has kind of a warmer brown base with some plummy kind of glitters and shimmer running through it. It's a really, really pretty color. I will say that the new eyeshadows do feel a lot softer and buttery than the older packaging eyeshadows do, but the older packaging eyeshadows apply beautifully. So if you have the opportunity to pick up the older packaging like at a discount or on sale, then go ahead and pick the colors up that you like, because there's not a huge difference, and getting them on sale is always a bonus. But I really, really love these Chantacaille eyeshadows. The last two items I picked up from Chantacaille are two of their lipsticks. So the first one is Cerise, and it's just this blue-based but very bright red. It's a very unique kind of red. It's kind of a little bit cool toned, a little bit neutral, a little bit pink, very, very bright. I'm a fan, and I really cannot wait to wear this. The formula of this lipstick is super, super opaque, as you can see. It's got a satiny matte finish, which I really enjoy. I love my matte finishes, but I really enjoy these types of satin matte finishes because you get a similar effect, but it's not drying on the lips, and it's just really comfortable to wear. It doesn't crack on the lips, which I really appreciate. The next color I picked up is Amour, and it's one of their Lip Chic lipsticks. So that right there is Amour. It's a rosy pink mauve color. Surprise! The Lip Chic formula is a lot more sheer, but you still get great color payoff, especially when applied on the lips. On my hand, it's a little bit harder to see. And they're also really comfortable, really moisturizing on the lips, and they're pretty long wearing. They're not super slippery, but it's very comfortable. So this is Amore, and it's a beautiful color. The last item for part 1 of my collective haul is actually a skincare item. I have very sensitive under eye skin. I've tried a lot of under eye creams, and sometimes my under eye kind of breaks out into a ton of these tiny little bumps everywhere. I got a sample of this eye cream in like a little packet, and I just decided to give it a try, and I fell in love. It is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. The reason that I love this is I put this product on at night, just all over my under eye, a little bit on my eyelid, and I wasn't expecting much, but then the next morning my under eye area felt like butter. It was so smooth, so soft, and that day I remember so specifically my makeup went on so beautifully. I didn't have any creasing, so I definitely have been waiting to pick this up. That's what the inside looks like. It does have a little bit of a thicker texture, but what I do is I just use a very, very little bit, and I rub it between my fingers to kind of warm it up and make it a little more slippery, and then I apply it, and I love it. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of my collective haul. Stay tuned for part 2 coming up in my next video upload. But until then, leave me a comment down below with any products you guys want me to pick up for any future haul review type videos. And as always, leave any video requests you guys have for me down below. But until the next video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Not for long. Not for long. Not for long. Not for long.